There's nothing smoother than the fresh, cool taste of Clover Tropika, made with love by Clover.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, if you're looking for a refreshing mocktail idea to impress your guests, look no further than our Tropika Citrus Cooler. This is one perfect drink to sip on and savor as we watch all the excitement on tonight's episode of Tropika Island of Treasure, Curacao. SMS the keyword drink to 33650. SMSs cost R1.50 and free SMSs do not apply. Chef Dumi, this sounds so good. I'm already wanting to dive in because you got some of my favorite ingredients in the kitchen.
I know. And there's nothing more refreshing than a nice, delicious mocktail, rather. And I like watermelons. They're in season. It's one of my favorite fruits to use at this time of the year. And luckily, we've got the Tropika Cool Red, which matches our color of our watermelon, so a perfect pairing.
The taste is going to be out of this world. I know that we were spoiled last week as we premiered the first episode of Tropika Island of Treasure, where we were treated to these incredible mocktails throughout the evening. And I was so shocked to find out that they're all based with Tropika.
Yes.
Love that. So this is basically good for everything and anything.
It is, darling. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to get started with our watermelon here. What we're going to do is we're going to juice it. We're basically going to blend it up in our NutriBullet. Once we've done that, we're going to mix in the Cool Red into that bowl there. So let me just get started with this first.
Yeah. Okay, wait. I was going to say...
because it's very high in water content, so we're going to mix these together.
Perfect. So what's special about watermelon and all these other fruits? You can just blitz it whilst we're chatting. Is that it kind of makes its own liquid. I love that.
Yeah, so it's a very high water fruit. It's almost like cucumber. You get a whole lot of water from these two ingredients. So here we didn't need to add any water, we didn't need to add any liquid. And when these two mix together, because of the high content in the actual watermelon, when we put it into the freezer, it's going to freeze up a bit, like you would with, we're making a granita, basically, that's going to on the top of our mocktails.
Oh no, I love granitas because, you know, you still want something to cool down your drink, but you still don't want to lose out on the flavor. And sometimes just ice blocks with water just don't do it.
And it also dissolves the flavor away, and we don't want that. So I'm going to ask you, please, to put this in the freezer for us. We have an already made granita in there. And we also have our grapefruit segments, which in this case are going to work as our ice blocks. So we don't need to get additional ice blocks in here. We're just going to use the...
Voila! This looks so good, and it's so cold. If you had any question about the temperature here, it got a whole lot cooler.
A whole lot cooler, for real. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start assembling our mocktails.
Beautiful.
What we've got here, people are probably curious what this is. So the grapefruit itself, we've peeled it, we've taken out the individual segments from each of them. So it literally does not have the skin part or the fleshy part of it, because that's where the bitter part is.
I was going to say, because I've now realized that if you just peel open your grapefruit, it's so sweet, it is so delicious, and it is so enjoyable. So why not rob yourself of a fruit that is underrated, I believe, and add it in a drink?
Of course. And the best part about it is that it also is good for you. So we're not only enjoying here for the fun of it, we're also just getting a bit of vitamin C over there. And being that time of the year, you did mention it earlier, we do need a bit of that in our diets.
We do need a whole lot of vitamin C. It is flu season. People are not feeling well. They're groggy. Waking up in the morning is getting that much more difficult. But this is something to keep. And adding a little bit every day, doing a little bit in every meal, in every drink, to add that extra nutrients, add those added vitamins. And this is something to do so.
Perfect. So before I go in with the rest of our ingredients, I'd like you to please decorate our glasses for us. We've got some some grapefruit slices there. Yes, go get the bomb and inu out there.
Love this.
Perfect. And what I'm doing now is I'm just smacking our mint together. What this does, it helps release the flavor and the aroma from the actual mint itself.
So good. And what do we have here? Is this just water? So sparkling water?
It's sparkling water. I'm adding the rest of our segments here. And then what you're going to do, then you can top it up with the orange Tropika flavor.
This is starting to look more like a fruit salad than a mocktail. I was going to say, I need more drink in this. Okay.
Don't worry, girl. I got you. And then you can add our sparkling water.
Nice.
Perfect.
That sparkling water, I love it because it comes through with that zing and it adds some bubbles to our mixture here. So we're not dealing with something flat. I know, Dumi judges all of us because we don't drink regular water, we drink sparkling water. But I just love it. It adds that extra kick, that extra zang that you need with a slice of lemon. Woo!
No comment.
Really, really good. Who needs a soft drink when you have sparkling water, but then coupled with something in a dairy-based drink like Tropika?
Exactly.
Beautiful.
So this is our beautiful mocktail over here. So as you see, it gets together, it creates a bit of an ombre color there in our mocktail. So you've got the pink from the watermelon, you've got the green from the mint, you've got the beautiful bright colors from the orange Tropika, as well as from our grapefruit, which is the ice in our mocktail today.
Beautiful.
And it's refreshing and fresh, and after those bao buns, it's exactly what we'll need to just cleanse our palate.
I love that. Island living is what it's all about. Yeah, I feel like I need to be transported right to Curacao myself. Now, simply SMS the keyword drink to 33650 to get this recipe. And remember to tune in tonight at 7:30 p.m. right here on SABC3 for all the excitement on the new season of Tropika Island Treasure Curacao. Cheers.
Cheers.
So delicious.
On the next Tropika Island of Treasure Curacao, the teams have been decided and it's now time for them to compete in their first challenges.
The winners have chosen each other.
Team Mango, preach. Move, move!
It's harder than it looks.
Nailed it!
That team, they're going to be a problem.
And a new strategic element is introduced.
This could be a big game changer.
It's anyone's game.
Catch Tropika Island of Treasure Curacao Tuesday evenings at 7:30. Repeat Saturdays at 8 p.m. only on SABC3.
So refreshing. Now, after the break, we're chatting Tropika Island of Treasure Curacao. So make sure you stay tuned for a sneak peek at tonight's episode.
There's nothing smoother than the fresh, cool taste of Clover Tropika. Made with love by Clover.